Well, g'day everybody. G'day everyone. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to Pathfinder. I'm wondering about this bloody music. I am so wondering about this music. All artists want to do at the moment is bloody Christmas songs and stuff. Hope everybody is well. We're playing Pathfinder tonight. It is on sale at the moment as part of the Steam Autumn Sale. I think it's the Autumn Sale that they're doing at the moment. If you are here to see an absolute professional who knows everything about playing Pathfinder, it's probably not the one for you if you're watching this on YouTube afterwards. However, if you are playing something, if you're here to watch somebody chill out, which is what I tend to do, and play and learn as I go, then this is probably the one for you. You could probably watch this one. I don't know why that music has stopped now and not continued on. I'm having some issues with Artlist. I think I'm going to get rid of my Artlist subscription, just purely because it is. Just seems to be lacking songs in genres and stuff at the moment. So I'm just doing a YouTube announcement on the Discord page. So for those of you that haven't joined Discord, come and join it. Come and join it, and you'll get notifications when I go live. Sometimes I do these random ones. So. Which is what I am doing today. So let's just make sure that our audio properties are okay. There we go. I've got to turn all of that crap off. I added a camera, and I set my camera back up again, and it's just a little bit silly. It's just a little bit silly. All right, so what are we playing? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's have a look where music-wise. Let's go into cinematic, and we'll do some cinematic stuff. Hopefully it's not stupid bloody Christmas stuff, because seriously, not happy. See, it's only listing in cinematic. It's only listing like 7 songs or something like that, so it doesn't last very long, but it is what it is. So, yes. Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I didn't play the very first Pathfinder, so I don't know what I'm getting into here. I know that it's going to take a little bit of time to throw in some to set up a new character and stuff like that, which we're going to spend a little bit of time and stuff like that. We as developers always striving to improve our work. To do this, we need information we can only get from you. I don't want to do that. No. I don't want to do that. All right, lovely. So I think these are. I think the story-wise, these are the difficulties. Are they? Sink or swim mode on. Through the Ashes main story. We could probably follow with the main story. I think is probably the next. Join the struggle against the world wound. The epic war between Galarian and the Abyss that has raged for more than 100 years up to now. The Crusader armies have barely managed to curb the overwhelming enemy forces, but not for much longer. The demon lords are preparing to strike a decisive blow. You'll have to harness mythic powers, take command of the 5th Crusade, and lead it against the demonic hordes. That sounds pretty good to me. There's a lot of playthrough here. I think the main story mode runs through probably, I think about 80 hours worth of gameplay or something. Not that I'm going to sit here for 80 hours and play this with you guys, but it is what it is. I did get it today in the sale, as I said. All right, next. Lovely. Let's see. On, off. Dead companions rise after combat. Nor the companions will ever die from any damage or effect. They'll only become unconscious and will rise after combat is being not super duper at these games, that might actually be a pretty good option for me. Remove negative effects on rest. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll do that as well. So we've got story mode, casual mode. So these are all the game difficulties here. Yeah, let's go unfair. No, let's not go unfair. Let's not go unfair. All right, so we'll just leave everything as it is there. I guess we'll go into casual mode and leave everything as it is on casual mode, I think. Yeah, I think we'll just go in casual mode. That sounds pretty good to me. Okay, now this is where it is. You can create a pre-generated character. So we've got a half elf, cavalier, a cleric, a fighter. These are all pre-made characters, or you can make a custom character yourself. So, which is down there. We've got a rogue, a slayer, and a sorcerer. I don't know whether to play one of the pre-made characters or not. Animal companion. Each cavalier chooses an order to join. Their orders give them the abilities to challenge an enemy, gaining advantages. Or we could create it. I think we're probably better off creating a custom character, I think. All right, so the first thing that we probably need to do is in our custom character is we won't choose a portrait yet. Let's make our character for starters. Let's choose our race. See, we can probably be a dwarf. I do like a good dwarf. With a nice dwarven axe. Would absolutely be awesome. What else do we have? We've got human. Feat and skilled humans possess exceptional drive and a great capacity to endure and expand, and as such are currently the dominant race in the world. Their empires and nations are vast, sprawling things, and the citizens of these societies carve out names for themselves of the strength of their sword arms and the power of their spells. Best characterized by its tumultuousness and diversity. Physical characteristics of humans are varied as the world climbs. The dark-skinned tribesmen of southern continents are pale, and barbaric raiders of the Northlands, the human possess a wide variety of skin. We probably add a dwarf into our mix at some time, I'm guessing. Half orc. Seem to have to double click this to actually get it to work, so could be an orc as well if we wanted to. I think I'm going to go the dwarf, actually. I reckon that would be really, really good. Class. Barbarian, bard, blood rager, cleric, druid, fighter. It'll probably be a fighter, I reckon. What have we got here? The Eldorfi Swordlands of Raya are among the deadliest, most feared fighters of the Inner Sea. They've spent long years mastering the Eldori dueling sword. Probably not good for a dwarf. Weapon proficiency with dueling sword. Can we have a look at this stuff? Take the trial referred to as test in the single combat with a conjured evil. Oh, this is a blanket term for all Hell Knights in training. Law, persuasion, knowledge, athletics. Use a magic device. Mutation warrior. Athletics, knowledge, law, persuasion. Bonus combat feat, fighter proficiencies. There's so much to do in this. Tower shield specialist, two-handed fighter. Magus, monk, paladin. I mean, a paladin. A paladin dwarf would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Ranger, rogue, scold, slayer, sorceress, war priest, wizard. Oh, we could do a witch. No, I always end up doing a magic character in these. So, an inquisitor. Active abilities give the inquisitor powers of their choice. Unlike many other efforts, they keep working until the end of combat. You can choose to heal a small amount of damage each turn. I think. What does mutation? While most fighters rely on physical fitness and rigorous training to achieve martial superiority, a few prefer to create and imbibe dangerous concoctions that transform them into Dragoneer Scion, martially inclined, no. Until would-be Hell Knights take the ritual referred to as the test, in which they most Armigers live and train at the Order's Citadel, working toward the day when they become full-fledged Hell Knights. Follow a brutally strict routine. I can't. I might just go with a recommended build. No, I don't. I don't want to do that. So this is where it's going to take a little bit of time. Armor mastery, weapon mastery, and combat feats is good. All right, so we're just going to go fighter. That sounds pretty good. Portrait-wise, racial heritage, background selection, skills, alignment, appearance is over the end. I would like to do appearance and come back to portrait later. But I think we'll just grab a dwarf portrait there. I think red hair would be awesome on our dwarf. They do like to dye their hair or black hair. No, let's go red hair. Let's go red hair. Okay, racial heritage. Okay, Barrow Dwarf. Barrow Dwarf loses keen senses, defensive training, and hatred, but gains a +1 bonus on attack rolls and a +1 dodge bonus to their AC against undead, and a +2 racial bonus on law religion checks. You are a usual exemplar of your race. Unstoppable Dwarf loses keen senses, stability, and defensive training, but gains endurance and a +1 racial bonus on fortitude saving throws. Barrow Dwarf would probably be the one. Gains a +1 bonus on attack rolls and a +1 dodge bonus. They all tend to lose keen senses, defensive changes. Barrow Dwarf, yes. Okay, so what's this feat? A feat is an ability a character has mastered. Feats often allow characters to circumvent rules or restrictions. Characters gain 1 feat at the first level, and every 2 levels thereafter, humans receive a bonus feat at the first level. Of course they do, because humans are greedy, but I am a dwarf. So possible selections, agile maneuvers, alertness, arcane mastery, arcane armor training, blind fight, greater blind fight, improved blind fight, ability focus bombs, combat reflexes. Okay, so combat reflexes would be a good one because you make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round. Critical focus. Deft hands. Defensive combat training. We did lose defensive. You excel at defending yourself from all manner of combat maneuvers. You treat your total hit dice as your base attack bonus when calculating your combat maneuver defense. So many options in here. Double slice, your offhand weapon, no, because I'm not going to dual wield. I'm gonna sword and board it, I think. Extra blood rage. So I'm guessing some of these are passive. Some of these are passive skills. You can rage for 6 additional rounds per day. You can gain extra rage multiple times as it affects stack. Hammer the gap. You repeatedly strike the same location, causing increased amounts of damage. Each consecutive hit against the same opponent deals extra damage equal to the number of previous consecutive hits you have made. That's actually pretty cool. And multiplied. Ironhide, you gain +1 natural armor bonus. Iron Guts, +2 racial bonus on saving throws against any effect causing the nauseated or sickened conditions. So many of these. Point blank, precise shot, pummeling charge. Pummeling charge would be pretty cool. Your charge ends with the mighty haymaker. You can charge and make a full attack or flurry of blows at the end of your charge as part of the charge action. Okay. Shield Master. We are going to have a shield. You don't suffer any penalties on attack rolls made with the shield while you're wielding another weapon. Add your shield's enhancement bonus to attack and damage rolls. Would probably be a good thing. There's so many to choose from, though. That's why I heard somebody say that that you could spend a good 2 hours setting up a character. Now, I don't plan to spend 2 hours setting up a character. I definitely do not plan to do that. So, I think we're probably going to go with Shield Master, because, as I said, Shield is something that I am going to that I'm going to make sure that I do take. So, but I don't know whether we can actually set that feat now. So we're definitely Barrow Dwarf. And I don't think it says, I don't think we can. Let's just move to the next one. Background selection, craftsman. You're no stranger to hard and honest work. Your hands are calloused and your body is strong. Farmhand, smith, miner, or lumberjack would probably be a smith, I reckon. A scholar, we could be a Tungdal and be a scholar. But we don't want to be a scholar. Warrior, gladiator, mercenary, guard, bounty hunter. You've seen your fair share of blood, agony, and even death. Your music is the sound of clashing steel, and your life is often balanced or balancing on the edge of a blade. But that is who you are, a warrior, no more and no less. So you get more resilience and endurance that way. I think we're just going to go warrior. Bounty hunter, gladiator, guard. See, I don't know whether we're supposed to be selecting all of this now or what. Bounty hunter adds stealth to the list of skills. Gladiator, persuasion. proficient with light armor, tridents, short swords, and bucklers. Weapon proficiency or armor proficiency granted by the selection. Guard perception. If the character already has class skills, weapon proficiency or armor proficiency granted by the select background from her class during character creation, then the corresponding bonuses from background change. Weapon proficiency, short sword, light armor, and light crossbow is no good. Long spear is no good. We want some sort of proficiency in probably axe, warhammer. Yeah, warhammer would actually be really, really good. So warhammer or an axe, a great axe, a hand axe, and a battle axe. That will be us. All right, lovely. That looks about right. Shield proficiency, army proficiency, medium armor, heavy armor, or light armor. Lumberjack, yes. Deity selection. So now we need to select our deity. All right, so there is a fair bit to do in this. So, so I don't know how to. I don't know how to select these skills. So, these feats. I don't know how to do that because it doesn't seem to be. Does not seem to be allowing me to do that. Like, all right, so we'll do that. Lumberjack, so Barrow Dwarf, Lumberjack, ability score. We've got 25 points. So strength, obviously, and constitution are the two big things for us. +2 for dwarves. Base attack bonus +1. Measure the muscle and physical power, melee attack rolls, damage rolls when using a melee weapon or a thrown weapon, and athletic skill checks. So we obviously want to move that up. Constitution, characters' hit points. Well, we definitely need the hit points because we're obviously going to be the tank. We're obviously going to be out the front. So intelligence determines how well your character learns and reasons. Animal companions require intelligence. Number of skill points gained each level, though your character always gets at least 1 skill point level. Knowledge of arcana and world knowledge, witches, magi and wizards gain bonus spells based on their intelligence score. Perception, law, nature, law, religion, and skill check. Those type of skill checks. Will saving throws for a negative, the effects of charm and person of other spells. I think dexterity measures agility, reflexes, and balance range attack rolls, including those for attacks made with bows, crossbows, throwing axes, melee range. Armor class, provided the current bonus is not limited by the armor's maximum dexterity. Saving throws for avoiding fireballs and other attacks that you can escape by moving. Stealth skill. I think constitution and strength are the ones to throw most of our points into. We can just be a dumb. Probably want to law and perception. Throwing a couple into perception would be really good. Most definitely. for saving throws. Yeah, so that gives us extra. World knowledge is probably going to be really important in some parts of the storyline. So I could probably throw another couple in there, another couple in Constitution. I think that might be all right. I've probably completely and utterly stuffed that up. Completely and utterly stuffed it up, but I'm going to. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it. All right, lovely. Get back onto there. So we've got skill points. So we've got 3 skill points: trickery, stealth, knowledge, world. So we can actually add points to these. Persuasion -1. We probably it'd be nice if we could. Although we are just battling. We're just gonna like really battle it out. So maybe knowledge on the world. So these are class skills. Strength +3, competence +1 for the lumberjack. Strength ability score armor penalties apply to these skill checks. What have we got? Mobility, dexterity, ability score. We had nothing in dexterity, but we want to keep moving with what we've got as well. Decipher writing in foreign languages, recall knowledge. But see, we're going to probably pick up some sort of priest or something that has high knowledge anyway, that could probably do that stuff for us. Notice, yeah, we may actually. Can we throw something in? Yeah, we can throw something in perception, which is probably really, really good. Persuasion would be a good one to be able to do. Change others' attitudes or opinions is probably pretty bloody important. And I think I might throw another one in athletics as well. Yeah, that probably looks relatively good. As I said, guys, I'm probably messing this up. So if you're a professional at this type of stuff and very, very skilled at this type of stuff, don't criticize, because I'm not. So, all right, next thing that we need to do is choose our feat. So choose one type of weapon. You can also choose unarmed strike, or if you are a spellcaster, melee or range, touch attack as your weapon for the purposes of this feat. Greater weapon focus, weapon specialization. So can we spin over to here? So if we click that, we can do possible selections for this. Mama, hello. How you going? Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're okay. Sorry you got to look at my face. Ability focus, cautious fighter. So if we did, that's all the weapon focus stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't mind going battle axe and warhammer. So I think we're going to go battle axe if we can. Combat casting. I think what we were planning on doing. How's little man, Mama? I think what we were planning on doing. I think we were going to plan on a little bit of defensive stuff, weren't we? Power attack. Yeah, it always is pretty busy being a parent, isn't it? It seriously is. It just keeps you going. Keeps you going. Can choose to take a -1 to all melee attack. No, bugger that. Shield focus. Increases the armor class bonus granted by any shield you're using by 1. That could be pretty good. Toughness. Gain 3 hit points for every hit die you possess. Beyond 3, you gain an additional +1 hit point. If you have more than 3 hit dice, you gain +1 hit points whenever you gain a hit die, such as when you gain a level. What do we got there? Defensive combat training. Why do I have a down? Why do I have a down non-recommended feature? Okay. I don't think I can do these ones because I don't quite have the abilities that I need to do this. So the prerequisition for greater weapon focus is to have weapon focus. And you've got to be, yeah. So this is all stuff when you start leveling up a little bit more. Wow, there's a lot in this, Mama. It's on sale at the moment, so toughness is going to be the one that we are going to go for, I think. It's probably the best bet. Next, please. Why aren't you moving through? Okay, so this is our bonus combat feat. Weapon focus. Well, we are going to focus on. Yeah, we're going to focus on axe. So, on battle axe. Dwarven war axe. I do want to have a dwarven war axe. It's not. It's as I think is the war axe a one-handed. Is the war axe a one-handed or is it a hand axe? Probably a hand axe, I would say. Because we're going to have a shield, so let's see. Yep. Bonus combat feat. Okay, that sounds pretty good to me. I mean, I could spend the couple of hours people say that you would normally spend setting up one of these characters, but for this playthrough, I don't think I'm going to do that. So let's see how we go. Okay, is Vrakas in here? Dorag, Father of Creation, is a stoic and serious dwarven god of the forged. So neutral good. Favored weapon, Warhammer. We want a favored weapon of an axe, don't we? Unarmed strike. Let's start from the top. Here we go. No. No. No, we don't want to be an atheist. We need to have something in here. Star knife, longbow, flail, great sword, trident, sickle, dagger. Which means that if we go with the dwarven one, then we're probably going to have to head back and look at the great axe as something. We're going to have to change stuff up. Good morning, Christina. How you going? So we're going to have to look at the great axe as a possible, or the warhammer. Knowing that will make them strong and determined. I'm gonna go with Torag anyway. I know the favoured weapon is warhammer, but there's nothing that there's one that favours a great axe, but I think we're going to go neutral good. Represented by its alignment, neutral good, chaotic. Lawful characters tell truth, keep their word, respect authority, honour tradition, and judge those who fall short of their duties. That's definitely a dwarf. That is definitely a dwarf. Oh, all right. We're just going to stay neutral good for this, I think. Okie dokie. Now we've got to make our dwarf. Okay, beard. We need a long beard. We need a long dwarven beard, a nice long dwarven beard. That's pretty dwarven, isn't it? That's very dwarven. Do we have red? Red. Do we have red? Yeah, we have red, definitely. All right, perfect. Okie dokie. Can we have runes painted on our face? If we go... Yeah, we can. That's very dwarven, isn't it? We want to go black. Kind of dwarven. To find something that looked like dwarven runes would be really, really cool, but I don't know whether we're quite going to find that. What are you up to, Christina? Taking that. I'm taking that. Okie dokie. His eyes are fine. What kind of face is he going to have? Oh, yeah, I like that face. I like that face too. Yeah, yep. Definitely that face. Definitely that face. Hairstyle. Well, yeah. Oh, that's pretty dwarvish, isn't it? That is definitely dwarvish. What's our portrait like? Yeah, our portrait's kind of like that, isn't it? It's kind of like that. Waiting for your coffee to brew. Yeah, I'm going to have to go and get myself another one in about 8 minutes, and stretch the old back. That is very dwarven. So's that. Yeah. Yep. Reminds me of Boindle. Oh, they got different kinds of war paint. Ah, okay. So you can really, really stack them on there. Can really stack them on, apparently. I actually really like that, I think. No, that kind of interferes that there. That'll be good. All right, clothes color. What color are we making? What color are we making his clothes? Gold. Oh, orange, yeah. What else have we got in here? We've got a lot of colors in here. A brown with an orange. A brown with a more brown. No. The click boxes on these are pretty bad. I think it might be because I got a controller plugged in. In fact, if I take my controller out, maybe it'll fix it up a little bit. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, we're going with that.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, confident. Oh, it doesn't tell you what these are. Oh, these are the voices.
All I see is blackness.
I think I've lost my sound. I've lost my sound.
Their life ends here.
Forwards! No, backwards. Strike as one.
Forwards.
My skills exceed yours.
Oh, it's got to be it can't be a dwarf. It can't be an elf voice kind of voice.
All this waiting bores me.
Oh yeah, aggressive. That's it. Grumpy.
Entertainment.
Oh yeah, yep, that's it. Arr, entertainment. That's the one. And his name is going to be Spurkestina McRail. There we go. Spurkestina McRail. Perfect. Birth date. Yep, that's a good birth date. I don't know. Oh, I'm guessing this is probably going to make a some form of probably change the character's stats to birthday. Spurkestina. Oh, it kind of sounds feminine, doesn't it? Yeah, with the Stina in the end, with the Estina in the end, it kind of sounds feminine. No, we're going with that.
Damn it all.
I don't think he liked his name. All right, perfect. I think that is okay. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Take that A off. Like the A at the end, Spurkeston. All right. As long as we know that it's Spurk and Christina put together and Mac and Rail put together, then we're fine. Spurkeston McRail. Okay.
No, don't care.
Don't care. Wow, that was a setup. That's taken me an hour of streaming. Spurkeston McRail. Not very dwarvish, but nonetheless. Dwarf lumberjack, fighting proficiencies, barrow dwarf, hand axe proficiency, and battle axe and great axe proficiency as well. Probably should have changed that. In fact, I think we might go and change that to, who was it? Who had the battle axe? Who did have the battle axe? Who was it? I think it was great axe. That's the great axe. No, let's just keep it the way that it was. Oh crap! Now we've got to keep going. No, that's all done. I thought that it messed everything up.
Not that I care.
All right, perfect. Excellent. Spurkiston MacLeod, the dwarf. I'm going to go and... didn't watch it. But thanks for the condolences, Mama. Thanks for the condolences, most definitely. All right. So, unfortunately, I think my Artlist subscription that I paid a fortune for is just going to get it's going to get the boot. It is going to get the boot. There is such a crap amount of freaking songs on here all of a sudden. I don't know what's happened, but I have noticed that they've got a upgrade to max now, which they never had. So that's probably one of those things, I think, where they've just shafted you by changing everything around and not giving you any real like acoustic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 songs. Maybe 20. That's bullshit. I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of coffee. back. Oh man, that was a very, very long setup. I'll be streaming again tonight, your time, Christina. This is going to be a relatively small stream, and then I'll be streaming your time tonight, which I'll be doing probably Gold Rush, I would say. So I think this one will be more of a spare time kind of a thing. Not that I have any spare time, but here we go. Here we go. Morning, Kane. How you going, mate? Make way. Coming through. Fetch a healer. Quick. Why does this feel so familiar?
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
Damn straight. Anevia. This is Spurkestein McRail. Go Spurkestein.
Would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
It's not very nice, is he? Tired? Did you get no sleep? Too cold. Too cold, Kane.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him?
You hear the stern voice of an elderly man.
Who did this to him?
Nice.
Demons, prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Excellent. I can see a big fight happening.
Walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right.
Thanks, Holleran.
We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Rules. Indie games are so good. I've got some really good indie games that I'm playing at the moment, Mama. Some really good indie games.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy.
Heal his wounds. Water! I won't give up that easily. Let me die. Grit your teeth in silence. Oh, he's a dwarf.
Hear, hear. That's the Crusader spirit.
Thank you very much. Spurkestein McRail. Yeah, there is so many good indie games out there, Mama. So many good indie games, hey. And then a lot of shit as well. I actually just put one on my wish list today, which looked really, really good as well.
My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Oh, go Sealer. Although it doesn't look like you. You don't look like you're in all of that armor. Off she goes. Off she goes.
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
Excellent memory for faces. I nearly read that as an excellent memory for feces. Could you imagine having an excellent memory for feces? Oh yeah, that one belongs to Bob. That one there belongs to, yeah. Epic's free games in the next fest. It's really good. What sort of stuff have you been playing? Like what games have you been playing? Let's see. I'm Spurkestein McRail. I'm a crusader. I came to fight demons. I came to the city on private business. I lived in this city for a long time. I'm a traveler. Don't remember. Who I am is none of your business. I'm a crusader. I came to fight demons. Yeah.
Oh, Iomade saved me from green recruits. They come without planning, without preparation, and they die before they even see their first real battle. I don't know whether to laugh or cry at the utter waste of it all.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably take you on, buddy. Cool one. Here we go.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
I'm more than a man. I am a dwarf. I'm a dwarf.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Oh.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Damn it, I can't change the latency. The latency automatically set itself as normal latency, which means that it's about, like, it's just a massive delay. Oh man, that shits me. Thanks for helping me. Who are you? Are you really a dragon? What happened to me? Can I go? Thanks for helping
I
me.
accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
That's really peeving me off now that that it's set itself to normal latency. It should be ultra low latency. Accept your thanks, but my work's not done yet. Who are you? Are you really a dragon? What happened to me? Can I go? Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Excellent, excellent. That's good news. Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
I'm a dwarf. Just give me beer. Everything will be good.
I do not know yet, and that troubles me.
Project
I'm not
Zomboid.
entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Project Zomboid's so fun. It's so fun to play. Roguelikes are awesome. Examiner going under. Cool. Video Horror Society. Nice.
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
I gotta stop slouching. I've gotta stop slouching.
But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabris. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Merriment is one of the best medicines. There you go, Christina. Okay, poised on the border between two worlds. On the one side, the ordinary... Okay. Right click to move. Move the camera like that.
Move aside.
Move that around like that. Press the Q and E. No worries. Lovely. Perfect. Got that. Yep. Cool. Thanks. Thank you very much. as usual. Okay. So I have no idea what we're going to do. We need a beer. That's what we need. It looks like a taverner over there. You can interact with various objects such as doors and chests. Some special objects have icons above them. Hold tab to highlight all interactive objects. I need to find. I want loot. That's what I want. I want loot. Citizen. I could go over here and dance, couldn't I? Noble. Peasant. A peasant. I found peasants. Oh, that's that elf that just didn't like me. He just didn't like me. Let's see if we can get a beer. That definitely looks like a tavern. Nope, doesn't want to. He's just going to say to the city. To the city. Okay. What else are we looking at? A guard. Doesn't look like there's anybody that we can actually talk, have a decent conversation with other than... we'll go and talk to Holden. Strange wound. Cursed, perhaps. Whatever you reckon, dude. This will ease your suffering. What will ease my suffering? What, looking at you? Who's this guy? A peasant. Okie dokie. There we go. What's this? Come over here. Can we right click on that? To Her Majesty's health. There we go, we can. Left, aim further to the left. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, nice. Legend. Okay, throw a dart at the target. There we go. Get in. Bullseye. Right. Lovely. What else can we do? Is there anything else that we can do around here? Something's got to happen. There's like the festival's going to get attacked. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Oh, there's weapons. Can't get weapons. All right, let's go and do this. That's an interactive thing to do. How do I do it? How do I do it? Right in the jaw. There we go. I knew something was going to happen. Here it comes. Here it comes. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, he's a big one. He's a big one. It's going to be a lot of indie games for sale on the autumn sale.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Nice. Oh. Well, she didn't last very long, did she?
Let the feast begin.
She losteth her headeth.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Let's see. I've seen you somewhere before. Who is Discari? What's the situation in the city? Care to lend me a weapon? I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this.
A crossbow? What?
I've got. The
person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
I'm not a crossbow person.
Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
Okay. Here we go. So we're supposed to be fighting this guy with a crossbow.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Behold the death I saw.
No, I'm falling into a hole. This runs to... Oh, yeah, no, true.
Silver dragon Tyrendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Devoured by darkness. Find other survivors. Okay, alright, lovely. Lovely. So we can zoom out, we can zoom in. Why have we got a weapon? What do we got down the bottom here? Character. Journal. Map. Okay, devoured by darkness. Last chapter to complete the quest or it will fail afterwards. Festival organised to raise the spirits of the city. Yep. Find other survivors. One strike of the Demon Lord, Titanic Scythe, and the merriment turned to terror. For those lucky enough to survive the calamity, it makes sense to seek out fellow travellers in this misfortune. Absolutely. Absolutely. I want stuff. Move aside. Move aside. Uh-huh. Spurkiston McRail. I love it. Spurkiston McRail.
Oh, holy mother of...
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
So she is in knight's armor. Gained 125 experience just for walking.
Feel 'em all right. Wouldn't say no to a little less feeling in 'em. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Tyrendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Okay, cool. So during the course of the game, you'll have to apply your skills in many different situations. Frequently, you'll have to make a skill check during dialogue. Here, for example, trying to help Sealer fetch Anevia from beneath the rubble. The result of such checks determines how events subsequently pan out. Well, we know that. We're fully aware of that. Let's see, athletics. There we go. There we go. Succeeded. Summoning all your strength, you managed to lift the rocks up enough to free the wounded woman from the rubble.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
No.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade.
Oh, she's a
I crossed
paladin.
the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
Excellent, excellent. You got to be handy.
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabras has lost the protection of Tyrendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal, It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Nice, nice. I like the voice acting.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Let's see. One person's war is another person's opportunity. I'm in the city to seek my fortune. We can just go with our name. My name is Spurkiston McRail, the dwarf. Spurkiston McRail, the dwarf.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Oh no.
Whoa, girl, slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here.
Yeah.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
So this is obviously mines or something underneath the city because there's stuff down. Oh no, because all this stuff would have come down, wouldn't it? Yeah.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. All right, so party now. We've got several characters. Yep. That's fine. Okay, so we've only got 2 characters at the moment. Can't see anything that we can actually grab at the moment. So you'll find a lot of objects that contain loot, enemy corpses, boxes, barrels, many other. See what's inside a container. Approach it and interact with it as with any other interactive object. Ah, loot. Yes. Oh, hello. Yes, cold iron hand axe. That's exactly what we want. And shield. Collect all. Lovely. No worries. So we can go into the inventory now, and we can actually. Because didn't they give me a crappy little bloody crossbow or something? They did. Shield, left hand, and axe. Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. That's better. That's a little bit more like it. Now we're looking a little bit more dwarfish. Cloak of Resistance. Yeah, I'm going to throw that on. Oh, yeah, look. Yeah, go for it. Okay, cool. What else have we got? We've got a long sword. We've got a short spear. I love loot. I love loot in games. It's so good. Let's see what else have we got. We've got a long bow, 1 to 8. All right, beautiful. What sort of stuff does she? She already has her stuff. What else has she got on there? And yeah, a torch. It's probably a good idea for us to throw a torch in there as well. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. Beautiful. Let's continue moving. Loot. What's this? This is a usable item. One friendly creature not affected. Charges 1. You restore life to a deceased party member. Raise a creature. A raised creature has a number of hit points equal to its current HD. Cool. Nice. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good.
Make way.
Oh, we've got somebody else.
Who's there?
Camellia? The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust and dirt. However, she holds herself in such dignity that you will be forgiven for thinking you are at a high society party and not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend.
Spurkiston McGrail.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around
Can't wrap my head around it either. Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Underground's not too bad. I'm a dwarf. This is where I love to be.
Discari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
She shakes her head. This voice acting's really good.
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
She looks like she's dressed as a rogue.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
The plot thickens.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible.
It is only
Who knows what
sensible.
else could be prowling about in these caves? That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kind of need all the supplies we can get right now.
We do. What was that? Did somebody just have a little orgasm? Companion Camilla has the ability to cure light wounds. To use it, click the icon with the spell cure light wounds in the action bar. Left mouse button. Companion restores hit points. Okay, so she can probably spirit weapon enchantment, dismiss spell, cure light wounds. Excellent. Excellent. Now, what does she do? That's the question. What is she? She's a half-elf. Spirit hunter. Most shamans seek spirits to learn from them. Spirit hunters pursue them to eliminate. Some of these loners are on a quest to rid the world of evil spirits and restless ghosts. Others fight spirits to go. Okay, cool. Lovely. Lovely. What's she got? She's got a rapier and a buckler as well. 1 to 6 piercing, and I guess she can't use any of that. So give her that as well. She's got armor on. What's she got? Chain shirt. What armor do we have on? We've got scale mail. And you've got banded mail. Perfect. It's so good. It's such a good looking game, isn't it? Like, it's really, really good looking. All right. Can we save? Yes, we can do a... I'm laughing at our dwarf's name. All right, let's go. Dark places such as caves is hard to see anything. There are two main ways to light your path. First is cast a light spell on a character walking in front of the party. Second is to give one of the characters the ever-burning torch to carry. No worries. We can do that. I think you can... Yeah, there we go. Lovely. All right, cool. Okie dokie. So we've got a little bit of light there now. We've got an enemy over there. Oh, we didn't loot this guy, did we? Gonna have to loot that guy. He's got a masterwork dagger. Excellent. We all like masterwork daggers. Okay, so we've got an enemy here. So who have we got? What have we got? Let's
No reason to pause. Into the fray.
we might as well just all go for it, I think. We can't use her.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Okay. You need to attack him.
Wide open.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we'll grab that. So what do you got? Gold coins, padded armor, and a bottle of oil. A bottle of oil. So I don't think there's anything else that we can loot there. There's not. And we've got another one of these revive things over here. It's worthwhile checking for loot the whole time, isn't it? Okay, all right. It's a shame we don't have any ranged. Actually, she's ranged, isn't she? She has ranged. Yeah, she does. Okay, so let's pause that. We'll send you straight in. And we'll send you straight in.
Save the last one for me.
Come on, you need to, oh no, he's dead already. Seriously thinking about all of that and it's dead already. Okay, left or right? Left or right, chat? No, I can't wait 5 minutes to know. I don't think we have a map either, do we? Yeah, we do have a map. I think I'm going to go right for this for now. There we go. Miss.
How much longer, I wonder?
Yeah, there's loot over here. Oh, what have we got? Braces of armor +1. Bonus of +1. Just they thought they were wearing armor. And then we've got a scroll of inflict light wounds. A little bit of cash. And a potion of cure light wounds. Awesome. That's good. Okay. Let's all just gather there. And have a look at what we've got. So what's she wearing? An amulet. An unknown amulet. Do you have any braces on? You do. So you've got +1 luck. Reflex, will, and fortitude. You don't have any braces on. And you don't have any braces on either. What does this give us? +1 armor. Armor class 18. Okay, so you got +4 on that. So if we were to throw those on, what do you got? Armor class 19. I think you're going to be fighting up front for a little bit, so I'm going to throw those on you, which should take your armor class up. Non-stacking bonus. Okay. So they won't stack with anything else. An armor bonus does not stack with armor bonuses from different sources. Okay, that's interesting. Which means that if we throw those on her, they're not going to stack either. Okay. All right, cool. Let's see. You're going into the front line, so let's split those. And you can have one of those. Oh, she's already got one, has she? Yeah, she does. You can have one of those. And you can have one of those. No, not you. You've already got one as well. Okay, cool. We'll just leave it at that for now. All right, moving right along. Now we go left. I'm glad that I went right then and found that loot. Through we go. You are gone. And you are gone. That was easy enough. What's this? Loot. There's some more loot over here. What have we got? Flame tongue. Cooking ingredient. Rainbow quartz. Brew potions and scribe scrolls. Looking forward to getting a mage or a witch. A witch would be really cool. I don't think you can change their skills up. Okay, this is looking a little bit less.
You can trust me.
Come over here. You attack. Actually, if you guys go to here.
Now what?
You can attack him.
Time to stretch me muscles. I don't like you.
Yeah, they're all going for it.
You are today's sacrifice.
Don't think he's going to last very long. Who did a sneak attack? I think she did a sneak attack, didn't she? We can actually loot that. That gives us lizard scales. Craftsman or a collector. A merchant would pay well for it. Let's skin it. That's pretty cool. We can actually skin it. All right, let's grab everybody. And keep moving. Is there anything over here? No. Okay, we've got somebody else over here as well. It's not. I hope it's not going to give me. I hope I get to select my entire party at some point in time. It's going to give me little parties.
Just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, you realize that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man. Excellent. Excellent.
When to walk?
All right. Malevolent Shadow on the Cave War. Oh, who's this?
Did you find it? Who is that?
Who's she?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
You could just attack them straight away. Evil attack. Monsters like you don't deserve to live.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I wonder what sort of creature she is. Looks like she's got like spider legs or something.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Sul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Okay.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see, who are you? Tieflings, what is this place? Maze, does it really lead to the surface? Sword of Holy Flame, how did it wind up down here? Find the sword faster if we work together. I can help you, but you're going to have to pay for it. So make them pay for it. Let's see, who are you, Tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
The Underground Crusaders.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
Mongrels. Bloody mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
Never heard of Underground Crusaders before. Yeah.
In Canabres, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight.
Right.
To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
I did notice that they did do a another big update, Kane. That's pretty cool. Version 10, boats and rails. Oh, boats would be really, really cool. Boats would be awesome.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
You have to wait until your mods are updated to play. Yeah, that's the problem with having mods, isn't it? When they do major changes on games, the problem with having the mods is that they sometimes you've got to wait for some of them to update. What is this place? Does it really lead to the surface?
Yes, there are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
It must. She's got glowy yellow eyes. Should be fixed in the next couple of days if the modders aren't lazy or if they're not busy.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't
Probably all dead now.
on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Yes, I did, Christina. All of Baldur's Gate, all of Neverwinter. Played it all. It was really, really, really cool. Thanks, Kane. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, it was very, very cool. I love these games. Like, yeah, I think Baldur's Gate, the original Baldur's Gate, is what got me into fantasy and reading fantasy novels and stuff. Well, no, I was reading fantasy novels before that because I was reading. Yeah, I was, but being able to play it and stuff was it was pretty addictive and it hooked me a lot. So, okay, how do I wind up here? Sorry, I'm yawning my head off.
It came here with its owner a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
50,000 gongs.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
Because this was on sale and Astronauts was also on sale, then I got Astronauts as well, which I'm pretty excited about.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Should be here somewhere. You played most Neverwinter games. You even played Neverwinter. But stop when they make you pay real money to get better. Yeah, don't you hate that? Don't you absolutely hate that?
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Yeah, there's the problem with some of that stuff, Kane.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Okay, we'll help him find the sword.
An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Sounds good to me.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
Damn straight.
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
So skeptical. She's so bloody skeptical. All right, cool. We're moving past such an object. Each character automatically makes a perception skill check. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see if we can't find it. What's that loot? Okay, we've got some stuff there. What's that?
I managed it.
Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude. This kind of looks a little dwarven anyway, doesn't it? Definitely looks like a dwarf there.
Move aside.
So we really need to get our, I think, who has our best perception? So what is it? Our constitution? No, constitution's for hit points. Intelligence gives us yep. Wisdom. Saving throws. Skill checks. We'll just keep everybody running around, I think.
I'm not touching that.
There we go. Let's have a look at that though. Our room looks like an improvised museum or perhaps some kind of temple. So we know that there's loot over here. What's that? Grinding stone. Gonna need that.
Make way.
No, what is that?
Let's see. Handful of gems. Dish out tons of loot boxes, but you need to buy keys to open them, don't you? Yeah, keys. That's the problem with free-to-play stuff. And it will always be the free-to-play stuff. Okay, got some more of that stuff.
Now what is that?
At least we're picking up these little spots to loot. This is it. We've found the golden sword. There's no point in hanging on to them if you're not going to buy keys for them, is there? Okay, here we go. Day 16, month, Erodus, 8th year, 4715. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Spurkiston McRail feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound, healed by eternal, opens and weeps scarlet, but there's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Spurkiston McRail's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind, thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people who swore to protect. The people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan, a girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Spurkiston McRail intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Spurkiston McRail. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true. The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colourful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing and only if you're ready, there is no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an online nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traders fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. Yeah, I played Lotro for a very long time with my brother-in-law and with Hoki. Let's see. Will 10, but Spurkiston Morale is determined to fight off the illusion or knowledge. But Spurkiston McRow knows how to wrest malign influence such as this, no matter its origin. Or number 3, and can do nothing to fight off the illusion. Let's go Arcana. Succeeded at knowledge Arcana. There we go. Pretty awesome artwork, isn't it? I love the artwork in this game. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Spurkiston McRail is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in this strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadows features starkly resemble those of the Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? Gain 22 experience. There we go. A strange calm envelopes the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Spurkiston McRail senses the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster. This I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and what will they do? Punish the evildoers and traitors, save and protect the innocent." Punish the evildoers. Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy! How you going, buddy? Nice to see you. I've got a normal latency, so it's probably delayed. How are you? Hope you're good, mate. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colours. Spurkiston McRail does not fear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Spurcaster McRail's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Spurcaster McRail sees the flaming sword in his hand, or, rather, its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Spurcaster McRail senses that it will return. All he need do is call it. What are you up to, Ozzy? It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah. Go, Dwarfy. Go, Dwarfy.
Hey, are you all right? You were kinda glowing just now.
Playing too much Star Citizen. Nice. Very nice. Sealing is for offering a prayer.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
125 experience.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
The traders, the dying girl. I think I saw the memories. There we go. We'll go that.
L'Ariel? That really was L'Ariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
I'm not an ordinary creature of flesh. I'm a dwarf. Got you a retaliator. Really? When they reset start of next year. Oh, is that really? That would have been pretty expensive, wasn't it? It'd be pretty expensive. I'm going to have to come in and play with you at some time. Are you streaming a lot, or are you doing streams or not? She doesn't like us, this girl, does she?
Now, Wentawag, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Good point.
I know
Good point.
You're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Seems I cannot control it. Wow, holy crap. I've been the same. I've kind of been the same, Aussie, but I have been streaming. I've been streaming a lot, actually, a hell of a lot. So,
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kind of need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sol. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
excellent. That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? That sounds like a plan.
And And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
Da, 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 da.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
Spekiston McRail. Tactically nuking hammerheads. Now, I need to bring that down at some point. It seems to be a little bit just missing out on the... That's probably a little bit better.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Damn straight. Damn straight. Did you suffer from the floods much, Ozzy, from the latest round of floods?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Saul needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Excellent. Lead us to your chief and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Is there a short route? Isn't that normally the case? Gonna have some nasty weather this summer, less rainfall but more intense. Yeah, I know. They've said over here that it's going to be the same over here with storms and rain and stuff like that, but we're also apparently going to have the worst bushfire season that we've had in a long time. Like a long time, so... a very long time. Nathan, how you going, buddy? How you doing, mate? I'm starting to get lazy now. Devoured by darkness. Okay, skill checks, social check, yep. Let's save. Let's go YouTube 02. And we shall save. We shall save that. Not too bad, Nathan. Pretty tired today, actually. I am going to go and just go and make myself another drink. I will be back in a sec, so if you guys can be a little bit patient for me. Alrighty then. Lovely, yes. Coffee, Christina. Coffee. I'm starting to get really uncomfortable. My back's getting sore. But it won't be long now. Won't be long, and everything will be okay. Get my surgery. What's going on? The camera's gone blurry. Is the camera gone blurry? It looks like it's gone blurry. Any stupid thing. Seriously. This is one of the really highly recommended cameras, the Logitech C920 or something. Highly recommended, but it's as a good one for streaming, but it's crap. Okie dokie, everybody. Oh, we've got everybody on here. Okay, well, let's have a look at what they do. Okay, so he's an archer. Range 50 feet. A Zen archer. What does she do? She's a fighter. What's she got? She's got a bow and stuff. She's got a lot of strength, though. Oh, a lot of dexterity and stuff. So there we go. We've got bow people now on our side. So that means that I'm actually going to swap her stuff out, I think.
Rely on me.
She can take on her sword and her shield again now, which is good. That will be good. Let's do that. Let's get across. Come on. Oh, it's paused.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Rolling dice. Here we go. Back, Nathan. Hope you're well. Most of the game's mechanics are based on the rules of the tabletop RPG Pathfinder, which uses the dice for determining outcomes. The most commonly used die has 20 sides. Skill checks. Yep. Trying to get over the rubble. Your character Lan got the result 13. This result is the sum of all the dice roll, which was 6, and various modifiers. Okay, cool. All right, lovely. We've got a spider. Come over here and just pause. You go. You go.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And our 3 warriors attack.
Death is life's final surprise. The heartbeat quickens. Go for their hearts!
All right, lovely. Lovely. All right, you guys can come across here.
How much longer, I wonder?
Let's keep going. Combat log in the bottom right corner. Here you can see the results. Yep, no worries. That's easy. Okay, so we've got some loot here. We've got some rubble over here to get across, and we've got a skeleton over there. Mushrooms! Let's loot that as well. Gold coins, yes. Inflict wounds again, and bone meal. And coal. I'm assuming for crafting and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see what's over here.
Follow me.
There is rubble over here. But I don't know whether... Don't know whether they can get across.
The mongrel did it.
Let me draw the first blood.
Oh, here we go. Small earth elemental. Okie dokie. You go there and then attack.
They'll beg me to stop.
guys attack this guy. I thought there was 3 of them. I actually thought that there was 3 of them.
I found something.
A wand of cure light wounds. Was there something else in there? I thought I heard a ding. No. Over we go.
This didn't go well.
Mobility check failed for Lan. That's a bit of a problem. That's a little bit of a problem. Because I don't think we can get back out of here.
A bright future awaits us.
Okay, so it's him that's the problem. We could leave him behind. He's a pain in the ass anyway.
Move aside.
Go. Go. Actually,
Never a dull moment.
he's got pretty good mobility, so he should be all right. We'll get him over. All right, and on we go. And let's just straight out attack that.
Entertainment.
Yeah, that's all right. They won't last for very long. Not with our archers and stuff like that. There's no way. Ooh, crossbow. Fine feather. Collect all, no worries. Let's all gather up again. There's nothing else that we can loot.
What's that there? Do not fear. Do not waver.
Ew. Looks like there's loot over there as well. All right. Let's see. You attack.
No match for me.
You attack. No. Attack there. You can't attack. Okay, cool. You can do a charge on him. It's not letting me. It's not letting me. It's not letting me control these guys.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Well, that sorted them all out anyway. I think
I heed the voice of the spirits.
you can heal Sealer. All right, so we've got a light shield, a masterwork greatsword, and a karma. Karma. Collect all. We must be getting pretty. We must be getting pretty. Let's see. Well, you can't use that, can you? What about you? So that's that's a smaller armor class, which means it's a smaller armor class for you as well. The clicking's really funny on this. It's like sometimes you've got to click twice. We miss. No, we haven't really missed anything, have we? We've been over the top of that. Must be getting pretty close now, surely. Don't think there's anything else to loot. And we are through. Coffee sip. All right. Glances at Lan, who's fixing his slip bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Sol. I thought you considered the Mongols to be great warriors. Don't you want to save the kids in the lost mayor? All right, so all of these little decisions that you have to make in here actually really change the course of the game, as far as I'm aware, as well as obviously your chaotic and your lawful good and stuff like that. So let's see, Lan. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors, I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. Leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial light. And if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Nice. The writing in this is pretty magnificent too. One of the things that I like about these type of RPGs and stuff is the lighting and stuff. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again, and it'll happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lam believes that a glowing sword will solve all our problems. It makes sense. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from the childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. She slows. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface. I shall think about it. I shall think about it. Don't show the chief the light and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. She likes us now. It's because we are full of dwarf handsomeness. Look at us. Look at us. I've actually got to take a photo of Spurkiston McGrail. I have to take a photo of Spurkiston McGrail. Come on, don't do that. Hang on a sec. Got to post that on Discord. Most definitely. Most definitely. All right, end dialogue. Beautiful. Off we go. Click that icon to leave the location. Leave your whole party. It needs to be near it. Before leaving the location, you'll be able to review and collect the loot that you've left behind. Okay. Let's click on that. Time to decide at last what to do about the world wound. Boom, 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 boom. Can we go fishing? I want to go fishing. I want to go fishing.
How much longer, I wonder?
There's mongrels everywhere. Mongrels, mongrels, more mongrels.
Follow me, or don't.
Or don't. Here we go. Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump with the odours to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish, while others are preparing fishing nets, all the signs of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. A chief soul, a heavy-set aged mongrel, slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face is a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplander Shay and Timish are upon us indeed. And Timish are upon us indeed. Gain 250 experience. Chief Soul, we found the angel's sword and we found the one who can wield it. He points at you. He had a vision, and now the angel's sword together with the light of heaven are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go and save them. Chief Soul. Soul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan. Always dreaming, always talking. I'm not going to do that, bugger that. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you into trouble. He eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Okay. Dialogue options restricted. Restricted by mythic paths. Throughout the game, you'll occasionally encounter coloured options marked as associated with a specific mythic path. These are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the earlier stages of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain the opportunity to set out on the corresponding mythic paths. Once your mythic path is set, unique alternatives inaccessible to other mythic paths will become available to you. Okay, is there someone else from the surface here? I will help you find the lost mongrels in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. Requires angel mythic path, reveal of heaven light. Lan speaks the truth. Lan is mistaken, we didn't find the sword. So we can go in the lawful or the chaotic. Just fought an Idris. Took all 6 of the size 9 torps. Didn't. Had to go away and reload and try again, really? Wow. Holy crap. And you're flying on your own? I will help you find the lost mongrels in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. At last, someone's talking sense. You don't understand. It's holy light. It'll scare off the monsters that dwell in the maze. He drops his voice. Listen, I don't personally believe in this angelic light, but Soul does. Show him. It won't cost you anything. Lana's mistaken. We didn't find the sword. I'm going in that direction. I know it's a little chaotic, but I'm going. You know, 400k just from this one flight. That's pretty cool. Wow. You're obviously having a pretty cool time, Oz. Is there someone else from the surface here? There he is, hale and hearty and prim as a peacock, just like me. Sol Last quickly returns to his business. It's not good. Too many uplanders. It's not good. It's not right. What are you up to here? You're not one of us. You're not your. We're not your kind. When the time comes, we'll come to you, not you to us. Oh yeah, over there. Yeah, true. Bua, how you doing, mate? How are you? Let's see. I don't know. What do you reckon? Should we just continue on and just like we'll go and save the kids, but we won't show them the light so that all these other people don't run in and get killed. I think that might be a good idea. I think we're going to go that way. Lum whips around to look at you stunned. He clenches his fist for a moment as if planning to shake the truth out of you, but he quickly gets a handle on himself. I don't know why you're lying. No doubt you have your reasons, but I know it's a lie and you know it. And Wendu knows it. He turns to Wendu. Tell him, Wendu. You've performed a chaotic action. You're doing perfect. That's lovely. As good as can be. That's always really nice. That's always really nice. Continue. I saw the light shining between the rocks and then it went out. Lan saw what he wanted to see. Christina, you play this type of stuff, this type of game? Because it probably only cost you about $15 in the sale, I reckon, which is normally a $70 game. Normally. I only invested $45 in it, Aussie, but you gave people shit for buying it in the beginning and you just bought that massive ship. Thank you very much, Bua. You take care. Happy farming, happy life. Be safe. He stares blankly back at him. I saw the light shining between the rocks, and when it went out, Lan saw what he wanted to see. Oh, no, she's, latest Baldur's Gate has soured you. Don't be sad. You probably should try this one out. Because I'm feeling a lot different about this than I was about my first, hour or so of Baldur's Gate, so. One of those things that you could pick up every now and again and continue on. Because Baldur's Gate kind of soured me a little bit as well, especially considering how much we paid for it. But, if you pay $15 or $17 for this or whatever it is for you, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm still coming over and living in Christina's backyard as well, Aussie, so. Poor Christina will be trying to get sleep. We'll be out the back cooking Barbies. Lan, why are you doing this? Doing what? Telling the truth. But not too much anymore now. It's more sim games, yeah. There's not many that are really good, though. Do you know what I mean? There's not many that are actually really good, and that's the problem. I'm getting tired. You saw some kind of light near me, and you thought you thought that I meant. I now have the angel's sword. You were mistaken. There's no need to drag other people into it. Say nothing. I'm going to say that. Come on, click it. Scaly half of Len's face is expressionless as always, but the human half is twisted by the pain of betrayal. I see how it is. You and Wendu have worked everything out between yourselves. Barks a hollow laugh. I'm such an idiot. He beats his fist against his forehead, causing a few scales to fly off. An idiot who decided to trust you. Have your crappy house and you put yourself up in a tiny house in the backyard? Oh, okay. Maybe we can all just get a tiny house, put them all in your backyard, and just let Scooter live in the crappy house. What do you reckon? Everybody around me said that they didn't want to go anywhere or save anyone, but I didn't believe them. I always have to take things further than anybody else. Isn't that right, Chief? Fine. I see how things are. I don't need any more convincing. And he offers a crooked smile. Dude, you're going to get your horn cut off. Please, Lan. Miracles are not meant for us. We, the tribe, we wait. If you're one of us, you'll wait. We're not going anywhere. Uplanders, rest now. There is a hut over there. You can rest there. I've got 40 years of building experience, Aussie, as well, so we could certainly do that. We could just build like one big massive room that's just a gaming and streaming room with just with beds, 3 beds in there. Just who needs anything else? Somewhere to cook, somewhere to shit, somewhere to sleep, and then just gaming stuff everywhere. Lan's silent, his eyes shifting from you and Sol. You made the right choice. It was the lesser of two evils, and now rest so we can bid our best when we go into the maze. I promise to lead you to the surface, and I will. Excellent, 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 excellent. Level advancement, combat victories and other achievements give your characters experience points. After accumulating a certain amount of experience, your character will gain a new level. This allows you to select a new class or to raise their level in a class they already have, along with other advantages such as increased hit points. Now, I'm pretty sure you can have characters with multiple classes, which is pretty cool. Simi can take care of the plumbing. Actually, we're finally getting good internet. We'll all just go to their place, put up some tiny houses, and that'll be that. Sounds good. Sounds good. That sounds excellent, Christina. When a character gains level, they can get new feats, learn new spells and skills, and increase ability scores. The exact improvements a character gets depends on their classes and the total number of their levels. I don't know what's happening to our 4th character, our other character that started with us, the one that was injured that we pulled out of the rocks.
Don't know, don't care.
All right, cool. Let's go into here and go into our level up. He's ready for a level up. I'm going to keep leveling him up as a fighter. Excellent. Solar panel placement. Perfect. We can live off the grid. We can live like cowboys. We can live like Red Deaders. Okie dokie. So, we can +1 bonus on will saves against fear. This bonus increases by +1 for every 4 levels beyond the 2nd. Armed bravery. All right, lovely. So we've got 2 skills. We've got 2 skills that we can throw in here. We're currently at plus mobility, shield -2, armor -2. This skill depends on the dexterity ability score, so it actually gives you everybody else's current, because you want to have your party kind of quite diverse. It gives you everybody else's current score in that. I wonder whether we need... Squeeze through tight spots, climb and jump. That's going to be a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Knowledge world. So these are a class skill. So Sealer has a pretty high knowledge as well. Can brew potions during camping. Law nature, that's a class skill as well. Persuasion. We don't have to worry about magic device. I don't know. Should we be bringing mobility up a little bit? Because our scale mail and our heavy shield kill that a little bit. 5 acres. Oh yeah, nice. We can live through the zombie apocalypse as well, Christina. Oh no, the cows will be licking you, Aussie. You're beef. They'll think you're one of them. Start a gaming cult sounds pretty good. Smoked deer sausage recipe. There you go. Everything's just working out really, really well. Are you coming down, Kane? You coming down and joining us? I'm going to throw one in that. +3 on that. Knowledge, world knowledge is probably a good thing for us to have. We're going to end up having a rogue or somebody that's really... Well, Wendigo or Camellia is really good at with trickery, so there's probably no point in that. I might put one in that, I think. Bonus combat feat. Yeah, you got to click twice. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Weapon focus is selected. So we've got weapon focus 1. Heavy armor proficiency. Heavy armor proficiency would be good. I don't know how to select them. It's going to be here. Heavy. Let's search for heavy. Shield wall. Whenever you're wielding a shield and adjacent to an ally wielding a shield, you also have this feat, who also has this feat, shield caster. Shield bash, no. Yeah, normally be good to put on it. You can get a cow and a pig every year and fill up the freezer. We'll be all set. We can sneak into the next door's farm, harvest some wheat, whack it, make our own bread. Yep, now I'm looking. Shield focus, exotic weapon proficiency, shield bash. Weapon focus, no, because it's saying non-recommended feature. Got a lot there that we can't do. Can we actually select one of these or what? Armor focus. Heavy armor focus. Yep, cool. Heavy armor focus it is. Result. Bravery and heavy armor focus. Weapon proficiency, dwarven weapon familiarity, simple weapon proficiency, martial weapon proficiency, great axe, hand axe, and battle axe. So we're definitely on axes there. Definitely on axes. All right, beautiful. Complete. Complete.
A bright future awaits us.
All right, so our paladin. We're going to stay as paladin, obviously. We're not going to add another... Oh, we can add another class, can't we? Skills. Okay, trickery. So she's got heavy armor on as well. So, being a paladin, she could... her world knowledge is pretty high and her persuasion is pretty high as well. We bring her... Can't do law of nature. She can't actually use... She's got none. She's got none of those. Because she automatically... Yeah, okay, because these characters automatically level up. So... I can change that setting, I'm pretty sure. But I might, while I'm getting used to the whole mechanic and stuff of it, I might actually just let them continue on. All right, lovely. So what does she have? Lay hands on others. It's a cure. She can cure her own words. Smite evil. Nice. And charge.
Rely on me.
Don't need anyone's sympathy.
Light of angels. Summon a soothing light, warming the hearts of your allies and obscuring the vision of your enemies. One temporary hit point for 1 hour and the enemies become dazzled for 1d4 rounds. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah, so they've got that bonus.
I'll watch your back.
Nice. And she's still got spirit weapon enchantment. She's also got enlarged person. 1 minute. Its spell causes instant growth of a humanoid creature, doubling its height and multiplying its weight by 8. Holy crap.
Always be ready for the worst.
He's got point blank shot. He's got perfect strike. Fighting defensively. +2 dodge and bonus. That's actually pretty good.
I crave your commands.
And you've got deadly aim. Point blank shot. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. Lovely. Now where are we going? Have we got anything that we can loot? Yes, we do. Loot all of that. Loot all of that. I don't know where we're staying. Ooh, a wooden mug. Coal. Bottle of oil. Coins. We need coins. We need more coins. As many coins as we possibly can. I don't think there's... edible moss. We go into there? No. No. Let's have a squiz. Hut for resting. So the hut for resting's over there. Chief Soul's there. Horgus Gwyrm. Who's Horgus Gwyrm? Let's go and see. Quests. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. Okay, so he's the human. All right. An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several heel cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Aren't all of our faces? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gwyrm. Yes, that Gwyrm. You no doubt have heard of me. If you spent any time at all in the city, I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You can insult him. How'd you end up here? What kind of business proposition? Let's just go straight. We'll go straight to business. Straight to business. I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village. I suspect we must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. You seem to be a remarkably strong warrior. Well, I am a dwarf. Just what we need to get through these caves and past our bloodthirsty beasts that inhabit them. You're strong and it will be no trouble to you, but I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through caves playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. Oh, I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among the Canabri's elite. Diplomacy, 2,000 gold. Succeeded. He's piercing. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Very well. Make it 2,000. Deal. Money first. Should we take the money first? See, now she said that it's good to have friends in from the elite and stuff like that. Now, if I take the money first, I've already asked him, like, made him double the money to take him out. If I ask for the money first, but smell isn't everything. So if I ask for the money first, maybe I'm going to like really piss him off even more, and he won't like us and won't help us in the future. Maybe he'll come in really handy in the future, like later on in the storyline. So otherwise I can just go deal, and then if he doesn't pay it, I can actually kill him, because you can kill all of the actual story NPCs and stuff in this if you want. So deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. How'd you end up here? He always focuses on Camellia before his gaze returns to you. Maybe he's got the hots for her. Like everyone else, down I went when that cursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall, and I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings, and instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, or physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes, but they turned out to be decent chaps. Frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You don't speak very kindly of the mongrels, even though they saved your life. Kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. August Worm speaks his mind, and he pays for services rendered not with kind words, but with hard coin. I gave the mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help. Its handle is worth more than their whole village. Go on, go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. All right. Worm's family secrets. Perfect. I'm going to end the stream. I am going to end the stream. I am going to end the stream. I could play this for 150 hours, but I'm far too tired. Look at me. I'm tired. I'm tired. And Christina needs to go to work, and Kane needs to go and cook some fancy bloody breakfast that he'll cook. Ozzy needs to go to sleep and stop flying around space, destroying everything. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I am streaming tonight, your time, Christina and Kane, and tomorrow morning, my time. So I will see you guys there. You'll see you in the first half of the game. Yep. Yeah, it's a long game, Aussie. Yeah, everybody have an awesome day. I will see you in your evening tonight if you're kind enough to come through. Lotto and shopping day for you. That's right. It is Wednesday, isn't it? Wednesday morning for you. Yeah, I'll be streaming at. Thanks, Nathan. I'll be streaming at like 10:30ish, 10:30ish tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Sorry you had to look at my ugly freaking face. Be safe.